On December 16th, head of the Election Monitoring and Democracy Studies Center, Anar Mammadli, was arrested. EMDS has been monitoring elections in Azerbaijan for 12 years, reporting on election violations and irregularities, and preparing relevant reports. On October 31st, Department on Investigating Serious Crimes under the Prosecutor General's Office conducted a search in the office of EMDS, seizing the organization's computers. Chairman of the organization, Anar Mammadli, and 2 other employees were questioned in the prosecutor's office and were banned from leaving the country. According to civil society activists, it was an attempt to prevent the preparation of the final report on monitoring of the presidential election. Anar Mammadli is a political prisoner. His arrest was revenged by the authorities for reporting on election-related violations and releasing a report that was used by influential international organizations. It is also an act of intimidating civil society so that no one dares to criticize the government. This is how the civil society activists and politicians assessed the arrest of Anar Mammadli on December 17th. United States Ambassador to Azerbaijan Richard Morningstar expressed his country's deep concern over Mammadli's arrest in a statement which read, "The details of the charges are still unclear, but we must question whether Mr. Mammadli's detention is related to his organization's election monitoring and reporting activities." Ambassador Janis Lenarchik, director of the OSCE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights, expressed his concerns, saying that the reported arrest of Anar Mammadli is disturbing, as it endangers citizen election observation, the role of which in ensuring the integrity of the electoral processes has been recognized by all OSCE participating states, including the Republic of Azerbaijan. We will continue to follow this situation closely and hope this matter will be addressed in line with Azerbaijan's OSCE human dimension commitments. The Azerbaijani authorities must ensure a prompt and fair trial for Anar Mammadli, read this statement by Amnesty International. Anar Mammadli has championed democratic and human rights for years in Azerbaijan, despite persistent pressure by the authorities to silence him and his colleagues, said Denis Krivosheyev, Europe and Central Asia Deputy Program Director at Amnesty International. On December 18th, Isabel Santos, the chair of the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly's Committee on Democracy, Human Rights and Humanitarian Questions, said, "I am deeply disturbed by the arrest and detention of Mr. Mammadli. I cannot help but worry that this arrest may fit into a pattern on the part of the Azerbaijani government of using legal measures to silence criticism and dissent. As an OSCE participating state, Azerbaijan has a responsibility to ensure not only that Mr. Mammadli is treated in accordance with the rule of law, but that his organization and other civic groups are protected by the authorities, not intimidated by them," Santos added. Catherine Ashton, High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy and Vice President of the Commission, and Stefan Füle, European Commissioner for Enlargement and Neighborhood Policy, issued a joint statement on the detention of Anar Mammadli, which read, "The High Representative and the Commissioner are very concerned at the arrest of Mr. Mammadli, Chairman of the Election Monitoring and Democracy Studies Center, on 16th of December. The High Representative and Commissioner Füle call upon the Azerbaijani authorities to ensure a speedy, fair, transparent and independent investigation of the charges against Mr. Mammadli, free of political influence and prejudice, while fully respecting due process."